Have you ever forgotten where you parked your car? Or maybe the name of someone you just met? If you're over 60, these little lapses of memory could be a silent sign that your memory is crying out for help. Hi, I'm Dr. David Harper from Longevity Lab, and today I'm going to show you 5 simple daily habits that will protect your memory and help you live with a young, active mind. After 60, it's normal for your memory to start to fail a little. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to happen. Studies show that up to 50% of cases of cognitive decline can be prevented with the right habits. I see this all the time. Patients who thought they were doomed to forget, but who, with small changes, regained clarity and focus. Today, I'm going to teach you 5 simple habits that you can start right now to protect your memory and keep your mind sharp. And look, at the end, I'm going to tell you an extra secret that science recently discovered that can transform your cognitive health. So, stay with me until the end, grab a pen and paper, and let's build an old age full of energy and happy memories together. Before we talk about habits, let's understand why memory can fail after 60. Our brain is like a muscle. If we don't use it, it weakens. With age, there is a natural reduction in the production of certain substances, such as acetylcholine, which is essential for memory. In addition, stress, lack of sleep, and even loneliness can accelerate this decline. A study by Harvard Medical School showed that elderly people who do not stimulate their brains regularly have a 40% greater risk of memory problems. But here's the good news, you can change that. It doesn't matter if you've already noticed small forgetfulness. There is still time to protect your mind. The 5 habits I'm going to show you now are based on science and will help you strengthen your brain and keep your memories alive. Before we start, I want to ask you, have you ever noticed any forgetfulness that worried you? Maybe you forgot an appointment or a word that was on the tip of your tongue. Leave it here in the comments because it can help other people identify with you. And if you know someone who needs to protect their memory, tag that person now. Let's help more people live with a young mind. Let's start with the first habit. Stimulate your brain with new activities. Our brain loves novelty. It creates new connections between neurons, which strengthens memory. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease showed that elderly people who do activities like crossword puzzles or learn something new, like playing an instrument, have a 30% lower risk of cognitive decline. So, how about setting aside 10 minutes a day for something new? It could be a crossword puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle, or even learning a different recipe. I have a patient, Mr. João, who started doing Sudoku at the age of 65. He told me that after 3 months his mind felt faster and he even remembered conversations with his grandchildren better. And look how cool. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to try something that challenges your mind. So today, choose a new activity and get started. And if you already do something like this, tell me in the comments what your favorite is. I'd love to know. The second habit is to include foods rich in omega-3 in your diet. Omega-3 is like a superfood for the brain. It helps protect neurons and improves communication between them. Foods like salmon, sardines, walnuts, and flax seeds are great sources. A study from Tufts University in the US showed that elderly people who regularly consume omega-3 have 20% better short-term memory. Isn't that amazing? You don't have to eat salmon every day. 2 servings a week already make a difference. If you don't like fish, you can add a spoonful of flaxseed to your yogurt or eat a handful of walnuts for a snack. I recommend starting with something simple. How about adding walnuts to your breakfast tomorrow? My patient Donna Maria did this, and after 2 months she told me, who felt clearer about planning the day. So take note. Omega-3 is your ally for a sharp memory. Which of these foods do you already eat? Tell us in the comments. The third habit is essential. Sleep at least 7 hours a night. Sleep is the time. when your brain organizes the day's memories and eliminates toxins that can harm neurons. A study by the National Sleep Foundation showed that elderly people who sleep less than 6 hours a night have a 25% higher risk of memory problems. So if you're not getting enough sleep, it's time to change. Create a relaxing routine before bed. Avoid screens 1 hour before, drink chamomile tea, and keep the room dark and quiet. I know it can be difficult, but small changes make a difference. A patient of mine, Mr. Carlos, started following this tip, and in 1 month told me that not only did he remember things better, but he also felt more energetic. So tonight, try to go to bed a little earlier. Your memory will thank you. Do you have any tips for sleeping better? Share it here in the comments. The fourth habit is to stay socially active. Loneliness is a silent enemy of memory. It increases stress and reduces brain stimulation. A study from the University of Michigan showed that older adults who regularly interact with friends or family have a 35% lower risk of cognitive decline. Talking, laughing, and sharing stories activates several areas of the brain, including those responsible for memory. So how about meeting a friend for coffee this week, or calling a relative you haven't seen in a while? You can also join groups such as book clubs or walking clubs. My patient, Donna Anna, started going to a dance club at age 62, and she told me that in addition to having fun, she started to remember the names of her new friends better. So don't isolate yourself. Connect with the people you love. Who are you going to call today to talk to? Tell us in the comments. The fifth habit is to do light physical exercise. Walking, stretching, or even dancing increases blood flow to the brain, which improves memory and focus. A study published in Neurology showed that seniors who do 30 minutes of light exercise 5 times a week have a 15% better memory. And it doesn't have to be anything intense. A walk in the park or 10 minutes of stretching at home can help. I recommend starting with something simple. How about walking 15 minutes this afternoon? My patient, Mr. Roberto, started walking 20 minutes a day, and after 3 months he told me that his mind felt clearer and he even remembered daily tasks better. So move a little every day. Your brain needs it. What light exercise do you like to do? Let me know in the comments. Now, as I promised, here's the extra secret that science recently discovered. Meditation can transform your cognitive health. A UCLA study showed that meditating 10 minutes a day reduces stress and improves memory by up to 20% in seniors. It's simple. Find a quiet place. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, focusing on your breathing. You can even use free apps to get started. I've tested this with several patients, and they all say they feel calmer and more focused. So try meditating today. 10 minutes can make all the difference to your memory. So, to recap, stimulate your brain, eat omega-3s, get plenty of sleep, be social, and do some light exercise. These 5 habits will protect your memory and help you live a youthful life after 60. And don't forget the bonus secret: meditate for 10 minutes a day. Now, I want to challenge you. Choose at least one of these habits and start today. Let me know in the comments which one you'll adopt first and how it went. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any of our content. Share this video with someone who needs to protect their memory. Together, we can build a happy and energetic old age. This is Dr. David Harper from the Longevity Lab, and I'll see you in the next video.